open-minded would you be about learning a new way to start a conversation? Hi, I'm Nicole, and I am a sales coach for women health and wellness entrepreneurs. And I'm a friend of Robin's, and I am so excited to be here. I'm always happy whenever Robin invites me to be on his channel because I get to share really fun, exciting tools that will help you get out there and get your message out into the world in a bigger way. And I know you care about health and wellness. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. I know you care about making this world a healthier place. And that's one of my big visions. And I know that's one of Robin's big visions as well. We want to help empower you so that you know how to get out there in a bigger way, that you know how to have conversations that count. You know how to sell more of your services so that you're helping more people get healthier. And in a bigger way, you're helping this world become a healthier place. So I am really excited to be here because what I'm going to share with you today is a rejection-free way to start a conversation. Here's why it's important. Why do people not ask for what they want? Well, for the most part, I would say it's because they're afraid they're not going to get it. People are afraid of rejection. They don't ask for it because they're like, I'm not going to get it anyways. Well, you have something to share with the world. You have something that can help people get healthier in the way that you help them do that. And when you're not asking, then you're not giving yourself the opportunity to help people. So number one, it's important that we are starting conversations. We are asking questions that get people talking, and we have to get out of our own way in fearing rejection. So I'm helping you get out of your own way by giving you this phrase that's rejection free. That's one thing that I want you to know is the reason that people don't get what they want is they're not asking for it. And it's because they're afraid of rejection. The other thing I want you to know is your success in life is dependent on the number of times you're willing to ask for the thing that you want. You got to ask for it. If you don't ask, you don't get. So I'm empowering you with this phrase that we are going to learn here today so that you can go out there and start a bunch of conversations with a bunch of people who could benefit from the thing that you do in this world because they need to hear from you. Here's the phrase. How open-minded would you be about learning a new way to start a conversation? How I started this video. The first thing I said to you. And it's how I want you to share your product or service or whatever it is that you're putting out in the world. I want you to use this phrase, how open-minded would you be? And here's why it's so effective. Here's why it's so great. Because everybody in the land wants to identify as open-minded. Because what's the alternative? Close-minded? Okay. I can't think of many people that I've ever met that want to identify as close-minded. Ugh. Right? And there's always that one weirdo who's like, I'm close-minded. Okay, fine. You get to be weird. But for the most part, most people identify with being open-minded. So when we ask a question, how open-minded are you? It doesn't really matter what comes after the how open-minded are you, because the decision that we're actually asking the person to make is how open-minded they are. We're not actually asking them, are you interested in my idea? We're saying, how interested are you in my idea? How interested are you in hearing more? And we're saying it in a really beautiful way because we're allowing people to identify right away with something that they do want to identify with, which is being open-minded. So it makes it a lot harder for somebody when you use this phrase. It makes it a lot harder for them to reject your idea. It actually gets them focused on what the idea is and interested in exploring the possibility. How open-minded would you be about seeing what it would be like for us to work together? There's only one option in there, seeing what it would be like for us to work together. But the decision that you're giving the person is, how open-minded are you? So how open-minded? Well, there's the decision that you're asking them to make, and that's it. You've got their buy-in. You just gained permission to share more about what it is that you have introduced to them. So some examples of how you could use this. How open-minded are you about trying something new to achieve these results? How open-minded are you about exploring the possibilities of us working together? How open-minded would you be about trying that new sushi restaurant tonight? Notice how I slipped that one in, because ultimately this isn't just for sales conversations. This is a powerful way to introduce anything to anybody. And like I said, the decision that you're giving them is decide how open-minded you are, not decide the product or service or idea that I'm introducing you to. So it makes it harder for them to reject your idea. It makes them interested in exploring the possibility of your idea. And it feels like you're giving them a decision when you're really just giving them one thing to say yes to, or to say how open-minded they are to. So here's the thing. The teacher in me wants to give you an assignment because I know that knowledge is not power. So I've shared this phrase with you. Now you've got this really amazing tool. How open-minded are you? And you can go out into the world and use it. That's what I want you to do, is go out in the world and use it. Knowledge is not power. You sitting here passively watching this video and writing it down. Oh, that lady said some really good stuff. I'm going to write that down. Well, don't write it down and let it sit in a notebook, never to be used again. I want you to go out there and use it. So I'm giving you an assignment. Use it in a conversation today. Use it in a social media post. Use it with a friend or a loved one that you are exploring the possibility of going somewhere new with them, or you'd like to get them on board with going somewhere new. Use it and then send me a DM on Instagram. I am at the Nicole Kramer. Send Robin a DM on Instagram as well. We both want to hear from you. And or leave a comment right here below this video and let us know when you use this phrase, how it worked out for you. I would love to hear it. And I know Robin would as well, because we both believe so passionately about making this world a healthier place. And I know you do too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here watching this video. You wouldn't still be listening to me. You would have checked out already. You care about the work that you do. You care about the people that you help, and you care about getting in front of more people who you can help and converting more of those people into clients. And this phrase is a very, very powerful way for you to do that. And by the way, if you love what I've shared with you today, please leave a comment. Please subscribe to Robin's channel, rate and review this video. We would love to hear from you. And if you're interested in really integrating this work and learning more, not about the strategy of sales, but the psychology of sales. If you're interested in learning more about exactly what to say, I am an official certified guide in this methodology, and I am so thrilled to be able to bring this into my programs. I do have a couple of programs that might be very interesting to you if you're ready to up-level your conversational skills. I got you. So reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Also, we will have a link in the notes of this video if you're interested in finding out more. And like I said, tag Robin and I in anything that you use this phrase in. We'd love to hear from you. So let us know how it works for you.